Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Janine Rose. Welcome to Gilbert Yoga. In studio today, we have Rachel and Carrie, and on Zoom, Louise.
Yeah.
So, beginner yoga. We have a nice practice today, honoring my friend behind me, Mr. Ganesh. Can you all see him? He's one of my favorite characters in the Hindu culture, the elephant boy. He represents wisdom, community, fun, playful energy. And he is most noted for being the remover of all obstacles. So these obstacles that get in our path to living our most brightest life. And so I just wanted to introduce him into our beginner class. He is often recognized as one of the first deities that you may have seen in studios. He's represented a lot in figures, and people will have them placed on a desk or an altar or at the entrance to your home facing. He's a guardian, so he removes negative energies and negative obstacles that might be just in our minds or things from the past that hold us back from the future and seeing a new path, a new light, which brings us to the moon that we just had, this beautiful full moon, right, in Scorpio. Also significant of letting go of past thoughts and turning towards the new beginnings. So with that said, let's just close our eyes, go inside, scan your body, just use your breath. Bring a smile to your face. It's so good to just smile and breathe, being here on your mat, in your most comfortable seat. Good. Open your eyes. Take your hands, and we want to create like a little grip. Left hand up, right hand down, and in front of your heart, just like so. This is Ganesha's mudra. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha is a little chant that is said often, evoking the energies of Ganesh to remove the obstacles, open the path to abundance, joy, and happiness, a playful, abundant life. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And just let the words or the sound of the words resonate into your body. And we'll start our practice today. Just reaching the arms and hands up towards the ceiling, and then opening up to joy, abundance. Palms meet again in front of the heart center, and again we inhale, reaching up. We're stretching the side body here, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then as you open, imagine the shoulder blades kissing one another at your back. Lift the heart in the chest, palms meet again. And one more time, reach it up long and strong. And on the exhale, open up. Om. Beautiful. One more time, we'll reach the hands up. And then exhale, take a turn to your left. Landing one hand in front, one hand behind. Take another inhale. Extend the spine, and then exhale. Navel goes deep to the spine. Take the twist a little deeper. On your next inhale, reach the arms up high, big full body stretch, and then exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen and extend the spine. Exhale, take the chin over your shoulder. And then inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, plant this hand down onto the mat. Reach the other arm up and over. See if you can keep both sits bones grounded down onto your mat. Spiral your heart up towards the ceiling like we're opening up to the future. Beautiful. And then inhale to center and exhale, plant the other hand down. Feel free to bend into the elbow. Feel free to feel a softness in the arm here. No need to be too rigid in it. Just spiraling up towards the ceiling, opening the heart here. Letting go of anything that holds us back. And then inhale back to center. Let's go straight to the hands and knees now for some cat-cows. Please also have your blocks ready at the front of your mat here. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, fingers flared nice and wide. Stare straight down at your mat. On an inhale, release the belly towards the earth. Create that sway in your back. And on an exhale, round the spine. Push into the earth for your cat pose. And then inhale, release the belly again, pouring through to cow. Inhale, round the spine, move with your breath. Exhale, pour back through to cow. Take your gaze to the center of your brow, place of wisdom. This time, we'll round the spine, curl the toes under, and lift the hips, downward facing dog. Feel free to give a little pedal here, meaning you're going to put all the weight into one foot and then switch to the other side. Bring it all to stillness, and then exhale, release the knees down to the mat and find your happy cow again. And then exhale, round the spine, lift the hips, down dog. Elbow tips spiral in towards one another. Take the weight off your wrist, just lift your wrist just slightly. And grip into the mat with the pads of your fingertips. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands. Rest your chest a little closer to your knees. Good. On an inhale, lift the right leg up, and then exhale the right foot to the right hand. Release the left knee down and rise up, Anjaneyasana. Rise up centered. So be here like a nice 45-degree angle. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Look towards the center of your brow. Take an inhale, maybe reach a little longer, and then exhale, melt forward. Nice, Rachel. Feel the opening in that left quadricep here. And inhale, you'll reach forward, reach up, and on an exhale, you'll reach forward and step back, downward facing dog. Pause here. Take a moment to catch your breath. And when you feel ready and steady, you'll inhale the left foot up towards the ceiling and then exhale left foot to the left hand. Release the right knee and rise up, Anjaneyasana. Reach long and strong with the fingers, but draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, melt forward. Big stretch to the right quadricep now. One more breath. Exhale, lower the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Left foot lands to left hand. Right foot pivots 45 degrees. Let the toes reach for your mat and rise up for Vira 1. Beautiful. So when you're here in your Vira 1 pose, draw the rib cage in. Tip the pelvis forward. Tailbone reaches for the earth and the hips are nice and square. Keep a softness in this back knee. Good. On an exhale, fold forward and straighten the front leg. Reach for your block. Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Good. Take one more inhale and then exhale, bend into the front knee, release the block, and then release the right knee down to the mat. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale to a forward fold. Curl the toes under on the back foot and step back to down dog. When you're ready and steady, right leg lifts up to the ceiling. Exhale, right foot to right hand. Pivot the left foot and rise up, Vira 1. Warrior 1, hips facing forward. Draw this rib cage in. Lift the heart in the chest. Tailbone descends down. Beautiful. Gaze goes to the center of the brow. And on an inhale, we're going to reach up and we're going to straighten that front leg. And then we're going to exhale and hinge forward. Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Place your hands on a block. Give yourself 3 breaths here.
The navel is going deep back to the spine. The right hip, draw it back in alignment. And when you're ready, just bend into the front knee, plant the hands down, release the left knee to the mat,
And rise up for Anjaneyasana.
good.
Exhale, forward fold.
Step back, down dog. Sweep your blanket off to the side for now and take a little walk to the top of your mat for Uttanasana or forward fold. Let all your muscles just relax here. Bend your knees as much as you need. Begin to actually bounce into your knees and start to shake and rock and rattle and roll your spine up.
Shake off all the old energy of the past. Feel like a snake peeling off its old skin. Imagine yourself all shiny and brand new. Good. Come to Tadasana. I want you to really spend a moment feeling the connection to the earth. Muladhara, foundation, the root chakra, our roots, our past. They're always with us. So feel grounded and happy to be immersed into the earth and your roots. Tip the pelvis forward. Keep the softness in the knees. Open up the hands. Lift the heart and the chest. Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel how strong you are. Feel the energy in front of you as you stand grounded and rooted. And then inhale, reach the arms up. To an exhale, we'll forward fold. The inhale takes you to a halfway lift. And the exhale, forward fold again. On the inhale, begin to bounce into your knees as you rock and roll yourself back up again, shaking off all that does no longer serve you. That's it. Maybe even flick your hands and your fingers. Maybe pick the sole of your foot up one at a time. Kick it all off. And then find Tadasana once again. Feel rooted into the earth. Proud of what you've accomplished before. Looking forward to what's ahead of us. Good. Pause here for just a moment. Maybe set an intention for your day, your practice, or just yourself, or send out loving energy to the world. Step back wide and long with the right leg, maybe 3 feet back. Now we're at a 90-degree angle. This front heel aligns with the back arch. We're open. This is Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Softness in this back knee. Be careful not to hyperextend any of the joints at any time while doing a yoga practice. So imagine your hips nice and open here, heart and chest open, arms, turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Nice, Carrie. Now, turn them down. Pay attention to what happens to the shoulders here. Neither one is right or wrong. Pointing up just keeps
the chest, the heart, and the shoulders open. Down for grounding. See if you can sink your hips just a little bit closer to the earth. And then release the back arm. Let it wrap around your waist and reverse your warrior. We'll take 3 breaths here. Good. Release the back arm. Windmill the hands. Let it frame the front foot. Pivot on the back foot so the heel points up towards the ceiling. Take a block. Right hand to the block. Left hand peels up towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. Exhale, release. Now, next option, take 2 blocks if you have, or reach for the floor, or just step back to down dog. We're going to go to Virabhadrasana 3 here. Walk the blocks forward, step forward until you can lift the back leg. Walk the blocks more forward, reach your nose towards your face. Option 2 is just to go to down dog. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, you'll step the right foot to meet the left. And just rock, roll, and shake all that energy off. If you went to down dog, just walk yourself to Tadasana and meet us here. Preparing for the second side. Stride back with the left foot long. About 3 feet, 90 degrees on that back foot. Front foot, the toes are pointed straight ahead. Hips open. So really want to open these hips up and then sink down low. Now introduce the arm and hand mudra, up or down, your preference. Wherever you're at, just see if you can sink the hips a little bit lower. Nice, Carrie. Breathe into it. Nice breath sounds, Rachel. When you're ready, you'll release the back arm and wrap it around your waist. Flip the front arm up and overhead, exalted warrior. Go ahead and windmill the arms around to frame the front foot. Pivot the back foot so you're on your toes. That left heel is pointed up towards the ceiling. You reach for a block inside the right foot. Left hand to the block. Right arm reaches forward. Take a couple of breaths in the twist here. When you're ready, you'll release the right arm and either step back to down dog or follow me to Virabhadrasana 3. Reach for both blocks. Walk the blocks a little bit beyond your foot. Step the back foot forward until you can lift it off the ground. Reach your nose towards your knee. Stay here and breathe. 3 to 5 breaths. Take your time with it. And when you're ready, the left foot will meet the right. And you'll find your forward fold, Uttanasana. And you can bounce, rock and roll, shake off all that energy. No, whatever you did is fine. If you went for downward facing dog, hopefully you have already joined us in Tadasana. Good. Yeah. Nice, Rachel. Good. That's it. Shake the shoulders. Don't worry what you look like. It don't matter. Focus on how you feel. What's your body want you to do? Shake, rattle, and roll. Good. And then bring it back to stillness. Once again, really feel the connection from the earth. Ganesha energy is very rooted in tradition and history, connected to the earth, Mother Nature, the elephant head connecting us to nature, the elephant, a symbol of wisdom. The wisdom to know when to move and which direction to go. Right leg strides back nice and wide. This time we're going for goddess pose. So the toes turn out to the corners of the mat. Now your goddess might be a little narrower than mine. Do what feels good for you. And then bend into the knees like so. And take your arms out to cactus. And once again, make this your own. Start to move the weight from side to side. Not to worry about what I'm doing. Do what feels good for you. If it's just staying right here and maybe shimming lightly, maybe it's pulsing up and down. Do whatever feels good with the arms. Find your goddess. And everyone's goddess is slightly different. And then come to a stillness in your goddess pose. Yes, the quadriceps are on fire, maybe the hamstrings too. Now the booty, if you're pushing it back, pull it forward, come to the midline, take the arms to cactus, and then exhale like a little teapot. The left elbow goes to the left hip, and then inhale, reach the right arm across the room, and then inhale back to center. Exhale, right elbow to right, or if you're on the opposite side, please go left elbow to the left hip, and then draw the top arm overhead, and then inhale yourself to center. See if you can send the hips down towards the earth a little bit more, and when you can't take any more, inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, reach up, star pose. Yes. Feel the energy. Superstar power. Nice breath sounds. When it feels right, just exhale to fold forward. Reach for your block if you need to. Turn your toes forward. Maybe even heel toe the feet a little closer to one another. Your left hand, wrap it underneath your right leg like an elephant's trunk. Comes behind you like so, exploring. And then take the right hand to meet the left. Maybe it reaches for the wrist. And draw that right shoulder back. Keep the knees nice and bent. Spiral up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep the weight equal in both feet. Good. And then exhale and release. Roll yourself up.
Find your Tadasana. Step it to the front of your mat. Feel the connection to the earth again. Prepare for the opposite side. Left leg opens up wide. Find your goddess. Do your dance. Whatever that means to you. Maybe your feet are firmly planted on the ground, and maybe it's just your upper body that moves. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And when you're done with your little dance, bring the arms to cactus. Remember, booty, draw it forward. That's it. Nice adjustment, Carrie. And see if you can send or descend the hips down a little bit more. Big stretch to the inner thighs here. And then we'll just exhale, left elbow to the left hip. Inhale, reach the right arm over towards your left. And then inhale everything back to center. And exhale the right elbow to the right hip. Inhale, reach with the left hand overhead. Inhale, everything comes back to center. Squeeze a little bit more. And then on an inhale, you'll straighten the legs. Take your star pose. Take in all that beautiful new light. And when you're ready, just hinge from the hips, fold forward. Reach for a block, reach for the floor. Turn the toes forward. Heel toe the feet a little closer together. And then the right arm will reach behind you, and the left hand will reach for the right wrist. The right tricep is inside the right thigh. The left shoulder is drawing back. Take a few breaths here. Exhale, release. Walk the hands over to the left. Turn or to the top of your mat. To you, it's the right. I apologize. There you go. Turn the toes to the top of the mat and step the opposite foot forward. Find Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise. Grasp up all the energy. Palms come together. Draw that light first to the center of your brow, place of wisdom. And then draw that energy into your heart. Couple of breaths right here. We'll inhale, palms together in Anjane Mudra. Reach it up. And then just exhale, hinge forward. Slow and sweet. And you'll step back, plank pose.
So in plank, we press into the earth and we stretch back into the heels. Knees may come to the mat at any time, and then you'll lower yourself down, slow and controlled. Bhujangasana, 3 times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, give it up to the earth. Inhale, rise to the future. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. Open the knees, nice and wide. Deep breaths into the belly. Happy and satisfied with your playtime and all the wonderful things your body just did. And when you're ready, we're going to turn over onto our backs for a ready bridge pose and have your block available too. We're just going to place the block between our knees. You can do it either way, so wide way or a little bit more narrow, and lower yourself down. And squeeze into the block here. Lift the pelvic floor. Breathe into it. Squeeze the thighs together. You can feel this inner and then outer rotation. Deep breaths into the low chakras now, our roots. And then exhale, release, but keep the block between the knees. And just relax. And let's try that again. It's just an itty bitty bridge pose, lifting the pelvis up off the floor if you can this time. Squeezing the block between your knees. And then exhale, release it down. Remove the block. Stay in your ready bridge pose. We'll add a little dynamic movement to it. Feet rooted into the earth. Lift the hips, take the arms back and behind you. On an exhale, oh. And then inhale, lift the hips again, take the arms back and behind you. Exhale, oh. Last one. Inhale, lift. Take the arms long behind you. Exhale, oh. This time, let the knees drift over to the right. Take a spinal twist. Take your arms out nice and wide. See if you can get both shoulders down on the mat. Take your gaze over to the opposite side. 2 more breaths on this side. And then inhale the knees to center and exhale them over to the left. Inhale to center when you feel balanced. And you'll take the left ankle, cross it on the right knee. Place your left hand inside your left thigh. Give it a little loving hug, making a figure 4. And just release that foot and switch over to the other side. Place the right hand inside the right thigh. Couple of breaths here. And then you'll release that foot down to the mat. And maybe now just a happy baby. Take the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. You'll reach for your shins, your ankles, the sides of your feet, your big toe with your index and middle finger and thumb, and rock from side to side. This is also an opportunity for anyone to take any other pose at this point. If you have something we haven't hit on today in your practice that you'd like to take, now would be the perfect time. Could be just a shoulder stand or a happy baby to complete it. And when you're ready, we'll make ourselves comfy for our Shavasana today. I suggest using your props, your bolster, maybe under your knees. I'll demonstrate with a blanket. If you don't have a bolster at home, you can roll a blanket or a towel like so. Just let your feet and your knees roll out to the sides so that your hips remain open and you're completely comfortable. Feel free to take another blanket, or if you have a pillow, you want to just be mindful that the head is slightly tipped towards the chest, like so. Open up the hands, ready to receive. I'll demonstrate for you without the pillow. If you feel like your head and your neck is stretching too much here, you need a pillow. Just a little boost, not too much. To tip the chin towards the chest. Let the breath begin to flow from the base of your spine to your heart center. Oh, one final suggestion too. If you have a little something at home, an eye pillow, or just another maybe blanket or towel to place over your eyes, I'm going to pass these out to you, Carrie and Rachel.
Really helps to go deeper into your meditation. Tap into the 6th and 7th chakras. Place of intuition, wisdom, future. Now let's begin the breath. Inhaling from the base of the spine to the heart center. And then exhale, release that breath down. And one more, inhale and exhale. And this time, this breath will inhale from the base of the spine all the way to the center of your brow. And release. Relax your eyes. Feel as though your eyes are resting in their individual socket. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Take your tongue and lick your lips. Allow your lips to remain slightly pierced to feel the coolness of the air like a sweet, gentle kiss on your lips. And go now to the center of your brow. Let no noises disturb you, and let the universe open for you. And take a breath in and then exhale. Start to come back to your awareness. Bring a little movement to your toes, to your fingers. And start to take a big morning stretch. Take your arms back and behind you. Nice big inhale here. And whenever you're ready, you'll exhale the knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. And remind yourself, I love you. And when you're ready, you'll make your way to your favorite side, taking your embryo pose. Pausing here in gratitude for the magnificent light that you are, for the bright and beautiful future ahead of you. And when you're ready, you'll rise up. We'll close our practice out this morning in the same hand mudra we started with. So it is a right over left in front of the heart space. It's been my honor and my pleasure to lead you through this very special practice this morning. Namaste. If you have any questions about the practice, feel free to ask. Maybe it comes to you later. Feel free to right into Gilbert Yoga. If you have any questions that might come later, or maybe even just some wonderful shares about what may come for you. For me, chanting to Ganesh. Hello, Louise. Chanting to Ganesh helped me retrieve back my scissors. I'm a hairstylist, probably since the day I was born. But I lost a $1,200 pair of scissors. And I just went into prayer and meditation, and Ganesha was what came present for me. So I wanted to share him with you today, and I hope you enjoyed Ganesha. He's always been one of my favorites. We actually have a beautiful brass Ganesh at my mom's home, and I have him facing the front door to protect her and all who come through that door. But here's also the words, if you wanted to see them. Om is a word that we are most familiar with. Gam, Ganapatahe Namaha. Just a clearing of the path. So I hope that your path opens for you and you see the bright future and walk down the yellow brick road. Okay, I'm signing off now, Miss Louise.
Yes, signing off.
Bye.
Bye.